The internet feels alive. Billions of posts, videos, and messages pour into our screens every day. It's chaotic, noisy, and full of life. Or so it seems. What if the internet has been dead for years? This is the dead internet theory. It's the idea that most of what we see online, articles, comments, even people, isn't real. Instead, it's generated by bots, AI, and automated systems. What if the internet isn't alive at all, but a carefully crafted illusion? Let's explore this unsettling idea and see how real or fake it might be. Back in the early days of the internet, everything you saw was created by a person. Every blog post, every comment, every photo, it all came from real people. The web was chaotic, but it felt human. Fast forward to today and things feel different. The internet is more polished, more predictable, and somehow less authentic. Here's the first strange thing to consider. In 2016, a cybersecurity firm called Imperva reported that bots accounted for 52% of all internet traffic. That's right, more than half of the activity online wasn't human. It was driven by automated programs. At first, bots were simple. They sent spam emails, posted fake reviews, and boosted follow accounts. Annoying? Yes. Sophisticated? Not really, but bots didn't stay dumb for long. Today's bots can do a lot more. They can hold conversations, craft believable social media posts, and even write entire articles. In some cases, they're so convincing that it's nearly impossible to tell them apart from humans. Have you ever scrolled through a comment section and noticed a response that felt off? Maybe it was overly generic or weirdly repetitive. Congratulations, you may have stumbled across a bot, or maybe a dozen. But here's where things get even weirder. What if bots aren't just filling space? What if they're controlling the internet? Imagine this. Bots flood platforms like Twitter or Reddit with specific narratives, boosting certain hashtags and burying others. Suddenly, an idea that seemed fringe yesterday is everywhere today. Not because people care, but because bots are making it look like they do. Even the news we consume might not be as human as we think. Many articles you read aren't written by journalists anymore. AI programs like GPT can generate thousands of articles in minutes, pulling information from databases and crafting coherent, professional-sounding stories. This is efficient, sure, but it raises a big question. Who's deciding what you're reading? And then there's YouTube. In 2020, engineers working at the platform noticed something strange. Fake views were flooding the site, and they were so pervasive that YouTube's system started struggling to tell the difference between real human activity and bot-driven behavior. They called this phenomenon the inversion, and it highlights how deeply bots have infiltrated the internet. Here's where it gets creepy. What if some of the people you interact with online, your followers, your friends, maybe even your critics, aren't people at all? AI-powered bots can now simulate human personalities, building entire personas that feel real. They can comment, share memes, and even argue with you. But while you're busy debating or liking their posts, they're subtly influencing your thoughts and actions. Let's just take this a step further. The internet was supposed to be a tool for connection, but if most of the activity online is fake, are we really connecting, or are we just talking to reflections of ourselves? And if bots dominate the web, how much of what we see is actually real? The dead internet theory doesn't just make us question the content, it makes us question the system itself. Every search you make, every video you watch, every like you click, feeds into algorithms designed to predict and influence your behavior. At first, this seems harmless. Algorithms help you find things you like, right? But over time, they shape what you see, steering you towards specific ideas, products, or even beliefs. Imagine this happening on a global scale. If bots and algorithms can shape individual behavior, they can shape society. Elections, social movements, even public opinion could be influenced by artificial activity. And the scariest part? Most of us wouldn't even notice. But this isn't just speculation. In recent years, platforms like Reddit have seen a surge in AI-generated content. Fake posts, fake accounts, fake arguments, designed to look human but entirely artificial. Meanwhile, social media apps like Social AI openly let users interact with bots, blurring the line between human and machine even further. So, what does it mean if the internet is dead? For one, it changes how we view connection. The internet promised to bring us closer, but if most of what we see is fake, are we really connecting? Or are we just being entertained by an illusion? It also raises questions about control. Bots and algorithms shape what we see, hear, and believe. Every time we interact online, we feed data into systems that learn more about us than we know about ourselves. Over time, these systems can nudge us in specific directions without us even realizing it. Critics argue that the dead internet theory is too extreme. Sure, bots and AI are a problem, but the internet is still full of human creativity. Millions of people post, share, and engage every day. The web might feel overwhelming, but that doesn't mean it's lifeless. But even if the theory isn't entirely true, it forces us to confront an uncomfortable reality. The internet isn't the chaotic, human-driven space it used to be. It's becoming something else, a system where the line between human and artificial content is disappearing. So the next time you're online, ask yourself how much of this feels real and how much of it is just noise. Because if the internet really has been dead for years, then what we're scrolling through isn't just information, it's a simulation. And in this simulation, the biggest mystery isn't the bots or the algorithms. It's us. Are we still the ones using the internet? Or has the internet started using us?